Good morning, everyone. Character Ed here, wishing everyone a very happy and healthy Friday, June 19th. This week's question was, what was your favorite memory? Up first, we have Justin. His favorite memory was the PB&J food drive, the Halloween party, Christmas party, and the Thanksgiving party. I know when I say favorite memory, it's really hard to pick just one. Brian's best memory was coming to Benway. We were all so happy to have a new kid at the school, and he says thank you for being there for him. Next, we have Miss Ventura. She loved the PB&J food drive and seeing all the kids dance and have fun at the holiday parties. Next was Miss T. Her favorite memory was the first time she went snow tubing. It was a few years ago, and after much prodding from students and staff, she eventually went up in the lift and came down screaming, and she went up several more times. I'm kind of bummed that I missed that because I love snow tubing. Mr. Pachia's favorite memory was getting out of class to clean the school grounds for the first Earth Day. Miss Simpson's most memorable grammar school memory was when she played the night watchman in her school's production of Macbeth. Her performance was so good that she received a standing ovation at curtain call. Congratulations, Miss Simpson, that's awesome. And Mr. Schwartz's favorite memory was a Halloween haunted house. And he says, congratulations and thanks to everyone that worked on it. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite memory of being at Benway because everything was just so good. I remember when I went for my interview, I had really long hair, and I met Mr. Warren, and then I think I was on my first day at Benway. Mr. Warren said, "Oh, I didn't recognize you when you got your hair cut, or with short hair." And he said, "Good, because looking like a rock star was not doing you any favors." I'll get a haircut eventually. Besides just about everything at Benway being a favorite memory for me, I would say I have two other favorite memories from when I was in school. One from when I was in college. I was a junior or senior, and I was talking to my roommates, and we actually broke history by Chet figured out some math formula for a grand scheme of history, because history technically started with Herodotus, who wrote a secular view of the Trojan War. Besides that, when I was in high school, my father taught me a very important lesson. He said, Eddie, if you blame someone else for something, you can't fix it. And that has proven to be such a powerful lesson for me. Because, when people say, oh, it wasn't my fault I failed that test, it was the teacher's fault for not teaching it right. Or maybe it's your fault because you didn't study. So when my father told me this, it made me realize that you have to accept accountability for something. And that's the only way you'll be able to fix it. Because as soon as you say, it's not my fault, it's not my problem, is the moment you lose all control of it, and it can no longer be fixed by you. So that was a real big thing for me. And now it's time to jump into the news. A little short this week. First, we have Miss Borsey, and she has been so busy working on the school yearbook. I know it's going to look great. She also responded to the previous questions for favorite movies. She said she would have too long of a list. And for music, she's a fan of the 70s. I am too, actually. I think disco is awesome. I always wanted bell-bottom jeans and a shirt with a big, ridiculous collar and some men's heels with a fish in the bottom. I feel like that would be so cool. Man, I wish I lived in the 70s. And last week during Kahoot, Miss Borsey received what seems to me a very friendly visit from a furry little buddy, a little bear cub. And I don't know if it was a boy or a girl, but it looks adorable wandering through her yard. Man. And we have pictures. And we have Miss Simpson, who, before ESY starts, will be going to Cape Cod for a week. Congratulations, Miss Simpson. You really deserve a vacation. I hope you enjoy it. And for me, hopefully, I'll be moving into an apartment before ESY starts. Apartment hunting has been stressful and difficult, but everything's going to work out in the end. I hope. And for last week's Kahoot update, first place was a lock, second place Mr. Matt, third place Miss Juliet, fourth place Miss Scaglione, and fifth place was Miss Gail. Congratulations, everyone. I wonder who will win this week. Good luck, everyone. I think that is it for this week's video. If I forgot something, I am very sorry. I want to say congratulations to all of the graduates. You have all worked so hard, and I know I've only been here for the last year of it, but I am so proud of you, and I have seen you guys do so much, and you all are really amazing, and I know whatever heads your way in the future, I know you guys will do great. You will do so good. And I want to say to Mr. Scalia, I'm going to miss you. Going down to your classroom third period for history was a lot of fun for me. I like to think if and or when I pass my history praxis, it's because I read the history book with you while I was down there with you for third period. I'm going to miss you so much, and talking to you about music just really influenced so much in me and made me realize that Benway is the place I want to be, and it's the place I want to be for probably the rest of my life. I never had a school like this that just means so much to me. I've worked at other schools before, but those other schools just felt like going through the motions. But Benway legitimately feels like a family. And I want to say I'm going to miss you so much. I know we all will. Today's a bit of a solemn day, but it's actually a very happy one. Almost like a bittersweet. This school year has been honestly amazing. It's hard to put into words. I'm kind of stuttering and stumbling over myself, and I apologize for that. Wow. So the school year started out like a regular school year, but it's quickly changed, and we have all worked so hard to get through this virtual learning stuff and through this pandemic that I cannot wait to be getting back into the building. It's going to be so great to be back and see everyone again. Oh, and I just want to leave you with one more question. Would you like to do summer updates? Let me know. I hope that everyone has a very happy and healthy break before ESY. I look forward to seeing all of you again. Bye.